What's going on, Sens fans? What a game last night, man. We come out with a dub 2-1 over the Flyers. And for the best part right now, it looks like all is well. Everybody's happy. We're great. But was that really just a blip on the radar, or are we starting to figure out how to play? That's the question at hand for today. That's really what it's all about. But, like I said, we won 2-1 over the Flyers. It was a very good game. Um, I'm not going to say it was our best game by any stretch of the imagination. No, it wasn't. But there was things that I liked in terms of our play. There were some things obviously I'm going to be critical of, just like any Enerdite, wins or losses. And there were some things that made me feel like, we might be able to turn this around in the way that we need to, or the way that I envision. So, well, with that said, let's get into it. First things first, a three-goal game in today's hockey is very, very seldom, really. Like, I can't remember the last time I see the 2-1s final. Like, jeez. No, but, like, we played good. We played with the right type of assertion, I would say, because, like, honestly, like, I found that we were, how do I say this? Like, we didn't play too aggressive. We didn't play under aggressive. We just played at that right way to play, like a very balanced, even keeled game. Albeit there, like I said, there's still things that I didn't like about the game in terms of certain things that we did. In terms like our power play was actually pretty shitty. Like, we had 5 attempts at the power play and we didn't get anything. So that was bad. That needs to go back into the lab and see what we did wrong, or what did Philly do good to prevent us from scoring. But like, cause I found overall, like, the shot generation was very good. We took a lot of good shots. We had a lot of scoring opportunities, but that hasn't been really the biggest problem for us all year round. We've been able to get goals, not get goals, but uh, create scoring chances quite frequently. So I'm not gonna say that was an issue or anything, but I do feel like uh, yesterday's game we had a lot of really good opportunities, like really good opportunities, albeit that we only scored 2 goals. But I was very encouraged by the fact that we put up. I think it was almost 35 shots. I believe. I actually don't remember the amount of shots we put up for the whole game there. But I know Allmark had a good game in net. Mister uh, Inconsistency, to say the least, to start the year. Like, a lot of people's been very down on Allmark, and I actually thought he played a very good game. 22 saves off of 23 shots. Can't go wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like, typically that's two parts of the team working together. Defense, not allowing them to get proper shots on goal, and two, goalie stopping those shots that actually do get on goal. So, like, in terms of defense last night, yeah, I was very encouraged in the way we played. Our aggression in terms of forecheck and back check and everything was pretty well. I don't have much to complain about in terms of our defense. I thought there was times where, but there's gonna be times in every game where you're lacking for a series or two, which is fine. I'm not gonna harp on that today. Albeit I said last time they got to play through every single series. Yes, you do, but and we're human, so things are gonna happen sometimes where it doesn't line up. You know what I mean? And for the most part, it lined up yesterday. We played aggressive, albeit we got out. We were out hit on the boards, but I don't feel like it was for a lack of aggression. I feel it was just we were moving with the flow and the way the game was moving. Let's just say, you know what I mean. So, like, with that said, I'm not really upset about that. Our penalty kill was better for what it's worth, so I can't really say anything. It was just 3 attempts, but hey, we didn't let in any goals, and that's a bonus for us. I can't harp on how many times we've lost games due to the fact that our penalty kill has dropped, or we letting like goals and stuff. So to see that we actually uh, held it down on the defensive side and during the penalty kill, yeah, that was really good. That was really good. Like I said, I feel like the PK is starting to work a little bit better because even going back to the last game against the Oilers, we were down 5-3 at one point and we got out of that scenario with no goals given up. So like, I'm very much starting to see that we're starting to understand what we're trying to accomplish during the penalty kill, which is good because the Flyers do have a good power play unit. So I'm not gonna say like it was a weak power play unit that was out there and that's why. No, it was actually we played very well. But like I said, it was only 3 kills, which it's fine. That's good. As long as we don't give up any, it could be one, it could be 10. As if we don't give up any, I'm happy. You know what I mean? So that was one thing that was very, very good. We had less giveaways and we had less turnovers. You know what I mean? Well, I can't say less turnovers. We had 4 actual turnovers, but we only had, I believe it was 11 giveaways, which is way lower than the normal 20 plus giveaways we've been averaging in all of these games. So um, that was very good. I was very encouraged by that fact that we valued our puck possession a little bit more. We were a little bit better in passing, and we were uh, not just handing the puck over to the other team for them to create chances and opportunities for them. Because honestly, like if you've been following the channel, you've heard me say hundreds of times the giveaways and takeaways are killing us. Like we can't always be giving away the puck more than the other team. At the same time, we need to take the puck away from the other team more than they're taking away from us. This is just how it goes. You understand? We do that. We put the chances in our side to create offense or create scoring chances or anything. You know what I mean? So it's not surprising that we took that number down, and obviously we had more puck possession and stuff like that. They actually beat us in the face-off circle, which is surprising. I think they're actually the first team this season to actually beat us in face-offs. But all in all, good game. We got 2 goals from 2 guys that are not our normal scorers. Michael Amadio, yeah. Actually, well, Amadio scores for us. He's pretty active member of our squad. So yeah, he got his first goal, and the former Philadelphia Flyer, Ollie Lightskill, got his first goal against his old former team. Must have felt good. Must have felt great. I like to see those kind of things. So it was pretty good. Um, all in all, I don't have much more negative things to say about the team. The only thing, like I said, was the bad power play and the that's really it because I don't have anything from a game plan standpoint. Travis Green put up together a good game plan for the game. Players responded well after taking that heartbreaking loss. Albeit the game uh, had lull moments during it. There was a lot of lull moments where it was like, but for all in all, it was good hockey. It wasn't bad hockey at all. So I'm quite happy about that. Like it was another win that we desperately needed. So I'm quite happy with that. Outside of that, I don't really have anything else to really talk about because we all in all was a good game. I can't like I said, Allmark played better, much improved. I was about to release a video on Allmark, and I actually said I was gonna wait till last night's game to see if if he actually improves before I release it, or does he have a good or a bad game? Pretty much. Like if he had a bad game, I was gonna release the video and we'll see where we go. But because he won, we're gonna hold off on it for a couple of days because I need to see is this pattern of him improving or is it just like our normal win one lose one win one lose one win one lose one win one lose one thing. So we'll see. And with that, we'll have another video coming up in the next couple of days. Also, with that, I don't remember who our next opponent is. I should check, but let me just give a quick check here. Our next opponent should be, if I remember correctly, I think. Uh, Excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't like to do this kind of stuff while I'm in the middle of recording, but I actually do want to know who our next opponent is. So I'm going to. Yes. Okay. I thought it was Boston, but I wouldn't want to say it. But it is Washington first, then Boston, and these two next games are going to be hell because it's going to actually show me where we are. Actually, it actually will let me know where we are. We got Washington on the road. We got Boston at home in the next two. So we'll see where we stand with that. Um, Realistically, the Caps. We'll see. We'll see what Ovi and the crew do in the nation's capital, and we're just gonna have to bring a very strong effort. Not so. I actually would prefer us to play more similar to the game we played against the Oilers more than the game against last night. Albeit that, well, no, you know what? I take that back. I actually would just prefer the I would actually prefer them just to go out there and win. Like, let's cut the bullshit. Like, that's all I care about. We want the win. We want some good hockey, and that's all I'm gonna hope for. What do you guys think about the game last night in the comments below? Did you guys like the game? Do you guys think that we're remedied? Or do you think that we are just win one, lose one team at the moment? Let me know how you guys feel. With that, like I said, we got Washington up next. We're gonna push for the boys to get a win. Wait a minute. Actually, that doesn't even sound right. Yeah, it is Washington. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought we had a game tomorrow, but clearly we don't. Or do we? Wait. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Okay, I'm a weirdo. Okay, my apologies. So yeah, we got Washington tomorrow. We're gonna see what that looks like, and then we got Boston on Monday back in Ottawa. So Linus gets to go up against his old squad again, and we'll see what he does. But for now, I'm out. I appreciate you guys as always, and until next game, go Sens.